Last few days in my blogs and videos about sex education, I got a lot of questions from parents. We are not able to understand at what age, what's the earliest age where we can start introducing it. How many of you have this question? And if early stage, how? My name is Prabhat Mandal and I have been helping parents for last 14 years dealing with day-to-day issues with grace and confidence. Sex education is extremely important and critical given the scenario in the society where society is becoming unsafe every day. At the root, somewhere unexpressed curiosity or suppressed curiosity about sexuality is there. Now, how do we introduce? Let's first look at what age we can start. It was evident from my last videos and blogs that yes, it needs to be introduced as early as possible because you cannot create that ground on the day child asks the question. If you don't prepare the ground well in advance, perhaps the question will not come to you. You lose the battle there itself. So to get the question from parents, we need to have the clarity much in advance, that communication channels, the clearance that needs to be there. How do we do that and how early we can do that? My answer to this is as early as possible, as early in childhood, infancy, toddler. The next question comes, how? How do we do that? They don't understand. We cannot talk. Is it really healthy to introduce this subject voluntarily from our side? Are we not creating more problems? I would say relax. It is not the way we are thinking. It needs to be introduced in much more subtler way and very easy to introduce it. I'll give you a very simple example. There could be longer discussion to this, but keeping it short, I'm giving you a very quick example. All of us teach our children body parts. Head, shoulders, hand, stomach, knees, and legs. There are certain body parts in between which we never name. And we shame. We don't name them. They are to be ashamed of. And that's where we make the mistake. First, we are not naming them, so we are not acknowledging there are body parts. They are part of our body and they are important. As important as heads and hands and legs. We never name them. And the naming itself has a big taboo in our mindset. We never apply biology there. We never apply science. Give it scientific name. Take this word I have used with my children. Use genitals. Far more easier to present. And you will not feel odd about it. And acknowledge there are body parts. There are children, very small children in toddler, they start observing these kind of, and there are different body parts for boys and girls. They observe, they're curious, but they're not asking the question because they don't know why is it different. They may ask whenever they ask. You need not voluntarily go and answer it. But they may ask. If they ask, then, and if you have not acknowledged so far, then it will be a shock for them. Why is it? And you may not have an easier way to handle it. Right? So there are more discussions possible. There are deeper ways. There are much more technical ways where we can look at several other next steps, how we can introduce the subject, which is so critical in life, is so natural for all of us. Unless we are fully aware, high chance we may get deviated. Deviated not only by others, it could be deviation by internet, deviation by unexpressed curiosity, or just by exploring curiosity, we may get into a wrong path, end up in accidents or mishaps. His subjects need to be handled with much more care, and it certainly requires every parent and teachers to get trained. How do we deal with this subject when children come and ask these questions? Do we need to really answer, or do we need to do something else? Unless we are skilled about it, we are going to mess it up. Or worse, we are going to avoid it and we suppress it. Don't talk about these subjects. Please go away, this and that. Suppressing is not the solution. Creating awareness, and healthy awareness, is very important right from early childhood. Please comment below if you have been doing fantastic or some new initiative with your child which you feel very proud of. Please share them. I would like to learn from them. If you like the video, please like it and give a thumbs up. Please do not forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell button so that you get notified for the upcoming new videos. Thank you for listening. See you in the next video.